Okay, I'm glad your partner has been able to join us from work. We'll try and get through everything so you can head back off to work. So, as part of the booking appointment, we do a routine assessment to calculate your BMI. Have you ever had your BMI taken before?
No, I'm not quite sure what that means.
Well, BMI stands for body mass index. It combines a person's weight and height to assess whether your weight is in the healthy range. Would it be okay if we discuss that now?
Yeah, sure.
So, using your weight and height measurements that we measured earlier, the computer has calculated your BMI as 29. So, I have a little chart that I can show you. Let me just share my screen. Here we go. So, that with those measurements, that puts a BMI of 29, and that's around here. So, you can see that that's in the overweight category.
Right. So is that bad? And like, does that affect the baby?
We simply just use this measurement to gain an idea of the recommended weight gain in pregnancy for you, and then we can use that to support any goals you have regarding your weight. And later on in the pregnancy, we can talk about how weight gain can affect the baby and during your labour. Is this something that you've thought about before?
Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. I've struggled to reach a weight I'm happy with since my first pregnancy. Don't you think, Amy?
Yeah, I think it feels like we've tried kind of everything to help you get back to that goal weight. And then I sort of feel a bit responsible for not helping you enough because you've carried both of our pregnancies.
Well, it sounds like this is something that's really important to you both. What kind of strategies have you used in the past to help you achieve some goals surrounding your weight?
Well, everyone always said that the weight would just fall off if I breastfed, but that wasn't the case for me. I try to eat healthy, but going back to work makes it really hard to prepare healthy meals. And most of the time, it's just easier to get takeaway.
Yeah, I think, and then not to mention it's difficult finding time to exercise because we both work full time, plus we've got a toddler, and like the day kind of just escapes us, and we're both pretty slack with our own health. We sort of just prioritize the toddler over us.
Yeah, definitely. The weight loss takes a backseat because we just have so many other things to focus on.
So you feel like this is something that you'd like to work on and you feel just preoccupied with other things and it's hard to focus?
Yeah, it's exactly how I feel.
Well, perfect. We can discuss some strategies and services that are available to you if you'd like.
Yeah, that sounds great. And can Amy do them as well?
Yeah, I'm keen to get involved.
Okay, great. Well, let's just start by determining how important this is to you. How important is a weight loss goal on a scale of 1 to 10?
I would say about an 8. I want to lose about 10 kilos so I can play with our son and not feel exhausted after 5 minutes.
That's great. And how confident are you that you can reach your goal?
I think it depends. If I just keep trying to use my own strategies, I think I'm likely to fail. But with some extra advice and maybe different strategies and approaches, I think I can do it.
Okay, so let's have a look at what might help you succeed and what might make it difficult to reach your goal. What do you think helps at the moment and puts you in the right headspace?
Well, I think Amy is a great support. She always keeps me on track in other aspects of our life. So her support is definitely something that will help me succeed. But I think if I have clear meal plans and small achievable exercise goals, I think I'll be more likely to lose the weight. But juggling work, family time, and soon to be 2 kids is going to definitely make things difficult.
Yeah, I think I'm like the organizer of our family. And then if I've got that clear sort of structure to follow as well, then I can sort of help you focus on weight loss a bit more.
That's great. Well, often big goals like losing 10 kilos can seem quite daunting. Would you maybe be happy to set some smaller goals that might help us work towards that big end goal?
Yeah, I think so. I just don't really know where to start.
Well, the good thing is you're the expert on you, so I'm not here to judge what will work for you, but I can give you an idea of what the evidence shows us and what other people have done in similar situations. There's a number of services we could refer you to who have the expert knowledge. Have you ever heard of the Get Healthy in Pregnancy service?
No, what would they be able to help me with?
Okay, well, I can show you their website. It's called the Get Healthy in Pregnancy service, and it's a free service which can help you make healthy eating choices, get active and stay active, and have a healthy weight gain during your pregnancy. They can also assist you to have your baby and get back to your best health.
Yeah, sounds really good.
All right, let me show you that. So it's just here, and as you can see, all you have to do is call the number up the top.
Oh, perfect.
All right. I can also send out the information for these services with your yellow card and any other hospital paperwork that we haven't already given you. So now let's brainstorm some smaller goals that may help you. What do you think some of these could be?
I think if I was more organized, I could start by cooking healthy meals for the week in advance, like on Sundays. That way I don't have to worry about doing it when I get home from work in the afternoon and when I'm busy trying to get Harvey ready for dinner and bed.
Yeah, I agree. I think we can probably take turns in preparing meals each week, so it's not just on you. And neither of us are really morning people though, so I don't think those sort of morning exercise classes would really do much for us.
For sure. We could also buy healthier, maybe pre-packaged meals from the supermarket for those nights when we just can't be bothered cooking and usually just end up getting takeaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, these all sound like great ideas. I could also refer you to a dietitian who could be a great help with meal planning. Is that something that you'd like?
No thanks for the moment. I think I'd like to just start with the first service you mentioned. Maybe after the baby's here and we're set up, we could look at seeing a dietitian together.
Yeah, I think because we're already we're really busy, so maybe once we've got a bit more like family support here, we don't have many sort of around us, and once the baby's here, then we can maybe revisit that idea. But if we kind of give it a go ourselves first, can we do that?
Yeah, sure, no problem. You two are the best judges of what will work in your busy lives and in your household. And so just go with what feels right at the moment. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
Well, I think everything you mentioned sounds great, and I really hope it will help, or at least make a start and put me, well, both of us in the right direction. I think I can do it, but just need to be more consistent and really want to make the changes.
Great. And you can contact me at any time if you need anything or you'd like any help with anything that we spoke about today. You have my number on your YOLO card, and like in your first pregnancy, we'll weigh you at each appointment and see how your weight gain is tracking so we can talk further at your next appointment.
Yeah, I remember doing those weights each week actually, and that sort of sounds better for us. And then we can kind of go from there. Does that? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.